Go.
Oh, hey, welcome to Beers with Bros. I'm Bob.
I'm Zach. Hey,
And
everybody.
hey, hope everybody had a good week. Hope you're not too frozen or anything, and that you're not buried in with snow.
Yeah, sorry. We were having a intense conversation about our topic this week.
Yeah,
We didn't even realize it was time to start rolling there.
yeah,
So we kind of hit it last second. We're caught off
yeah.
guard a little bit.
So you want to tell
So
them what we're doing this week?
yeah, so this one should be an interesting one. We have a lot to talk about on this one. Um, we're talking about the best breweries with food on this episode. We try to set some stipulations for this. Um, so for I don't know who joined. I don't even have the freaking the chat up yet here. So um, but whoever's on in here, thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know who's here. Probably Tyson. Tyson's always here right on time to hang out. But thank you for joining, whoever's here. There's one person. I don't know. Yep, it's Tyson. What's up, buddy? Um, so anyway, we're talking about the best breweries with food. So we set some stipulations for this. It's got to be the brewery itself serving the food. So no ghost kitchens, no food trucks, no temporary kind of contract kitchens, anything like that.
Yeah, no
Um,
catered in stuff.
Yep, no catered in stuff. This is 100% the brewery serving the food. Um, so we think that beer and food is something that pairs well together. There's beer and food pairings. Breweries do beer and food pairings all the time. So this is something that you have a good beer with a good meal, and it just hits different. So we wanted to kind of touch on not only some of the breweries that we've been to that have had some of the best food, but also some ones that are rated very highly that we would like to go to at some point. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the brewery itself, where the brewery is located, in case you want to go visit that brewery at some point. And in some of these cases, we're going to talk about the different types of food that they have. We're not going to get into too much detail. We're just going to give a general overview of
We got a crap ton on our list,
yeah,
and it would take us 3 hours.
yeah. We were if we got into too much detail and showed a bunch of pictures of the food and all of that, we would be on here for hours upon end. We might, I might get into that at another time. Just if I'm bored and want to stream some myself, I'll throw on some photos of the food because I have tons of food from breweries we went to. But hey, what's up, Michelle? Thank you for joining for the first time. Welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, so we're gonna get to it. We got a whole crazy list here. I'll actually share the list with you so you guys can see. Like, I was up until like 4:30 putting this list together last night. Um, so this is the ones that are in gray are all breweries that we've been to at least. And then the ones down here are all out of state breweries below the red line. The ones in blue we have not been to. And then these are ones that are out of state that I've been to that Bob has not. There's a couple that Bob has been to that I have not, that are not on the list. We didn't get to just because there's so many. So yeah, we're just gonna start it off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop sharing this just so
Yeah,
you
and
guys.
I kind of think, quite frankly, if you get a brewery that has food, it's typically pretty solid.
Agreed.
Sometimes it's just bar food, but who doesn't love bar food, right? So sometimes you're just hitting wings and you're maybe a burger or something like that. But these most of these that we're going to talk about today are ones that kind of go above and beyond. The ones that so we're talking about, like when they do like some smoked wings, or maybe their wings are just a little bit better than your average wings that you go to, or if it's a wood fired pizza, or um, or sometimes they just go out and do a whole damn menu and try to get some Michelin stars or something. In the
Well,
case
we
of
we
one,
have a couple of those on the list
yeah,
too.
yeah. So
Um,
by the way,
before
before
we
we
before we get into it, what are we
yeah,
drinking, Bob?
yeah,
What you
yeah,
got?
that's about what I was about to say. So last week I made the error of getting a large bourbon barreled and trying to choked through that whole damn thing by myself, and that was it. And I had to go to sleep immediately afterwards. The one that I didn't make it to last week, and it kind of fits in this week because it kind of has a little bit of food to it. Warped Wing Killer Brownie. So if you've been down to the Cincinnati area and you've been to, or actually more Dayton, it's more of a Dayton thing. Killer brownies are they're killer. They're very rich, very sweet. Sometimes you can only eat half of one because but they're darn good. And every year, kind of like how they do um, their chocolate one every year, they do a brownie one every year as well. This when I opened it up, dude, it smells like a brownie. I've actually tried this because I didn't want to wait a whole week to try it, but it doesn't have as much brownie taste to it. But it is a brown with some brownie. Actually, they actually brewed brownie in with it, so it it smells like a damn brownie.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go with this one. My buddy Clay brought me this one back from is this in New York, I think. So
Oh,
this
no,
is
no, a lot of brownie taste to it.
a lot of brownie. So
Yeah.
this is Ellicottville Lloyd's Christmas Ale. So this is brewed with ginger and fig. So this guy.
So you're kind of doing a little bit of jump back to.
Yeah, I mean it's what I had in my fridge, so that's what I'm that's what I'm going with. Hey, whoever joined, we got 4 people now. Thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Throw a comment. Let us know who you are. Say hi. If you didn't hear, if you just got here, we're doing breweries with food this week. So the best breweries with food, ones that we've been to, some we want to go to. We're going to talk about the food they have, what's good, what's going on there. So that's what we're getting to. So thanks for joining. So Bob, go ahead, take it away. Since you're talking about Warp Wing's on the list here. So
Yeah.
um,
So Warp Wing is so if you go to the original brewery, they did like nachos and just like some real basic stuff. There was a window that you could go up to. It wasn't like anything that was going to be great on. And then they decided to start opening up a bunch of other locations. And every time they opened up a new location, they decided that we're going to do some sort of specific food. So they did one in is it Miamisburg or Springboro, one of the two. They're right by each other. That is a smokehouse, and that's probably the best one they have is the
yeah,
smokehouse. They have one that's actually in Westchester that is I don't know. I think that's a sort of variety of food, and
yeah,
it's pretty solid, but it's not as good as the smokehouse.
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
to the smokehouse a couple times.
The smokehouse is the one that I went to late August when I came down there on the way down, and what I had there for food was really good. Their menu looked pretty expansive, a lot of, smoked meat, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's what you would
um,
expect at a smokehouse.
yep, exactly. So, want to check out if you're down towards the Dayton area. So, next we're gonna kind of fly through some of these pretty quickly. Sorry. Next one on the list. This is my hometown, so I got to talk about this one. It's your hometown too, Bob. So, you've
But I haven't
been
looked
here.
at it.
I've been here. Uniontown Brewing Company. This is in Ashland. Um, I like their food a lot. Their food is very good. Um, as I've talked about before, their beer is average to me, but their food is quite good. They have a pretty diverse menu. They change it seasonally. Why is that word so hard to say?
You got
So
it all.
every season they do change their menu slightly. So they have a seasonal menu that comes out, and they have different stuff on that menu all the time. They do a wing night every Wednesday. That's the only night you can get wings from them. They have some pretty good wing sauces. My favorite one is their maple chipotle wing sauce, but it's only available in the fall and winter, unfortunately. Um, but they do burgers during the summer. They have a different burger weekly. Um, so yeah, it's cool. They're always rotating stuff. They have a kind of a Midwest staple finger steaks. It's basically like think of like chicken tenders, but it's steak instead of chicken. So Kind of your bar staples, cheese curds, some fried stuff. They have different kinds of sliders. So, chicken sliders, burger sliders, sausage sliders, pulled pork sliders, stuff like that. But pretty diverse menu for a brewery. It's nice space. It's an old furniture store, so it's a really cool spot as well.
So I got Jackie O's up next. Jackie O's actually has a couple places that's in Athens. They got the places kind of outside that they really, I don't, all they do is food trucks there, so that doesn't count.
That one they actually do. So they do sandwiches as well, but
Yeah, but is that only like during lunchtime or something? Or
no, I don't think so. But those sandwiches are made from like spent grain bread from the brewery, but the meat for the sandwiches is not. That's an outside deli.
gotcha.
So I didn't count that one. This was more. I was going more for
They're
the
they're
brew.
down. They're downtown. Yeah, they're
Yep.
downtown. Um,
So the public house is actually temporarily closed right now. The brew pub is still open. I've been to both. I like the brew pub a little bit better than the public house. They're side by side. Um, the public house is a little bit more like a typical restaurant. The public house is more of that kind of pub
Irish.
feel. Yeah, kind of like an old school Irish pub. Um, wooden floors, wooden walls, wooden bar. That's my feeling on it. Sorry, I kind of overtook this one from
That's
you.
all right, man. I
um,
can't, I can't remember the last time I've been there. I think the last time I was there was when my oldest son went for college visits, and he's now graduated and has a job. So
yeah,
it's been quite some
yeah.
time.
Super good pizza. They spent grain crust pizzas. They're really really good. Hey, we got 6 people in here now. Thanks everybody who joined. Throw some comments in. Let us know who you are, where you're
You're
from.
welcome and cheers.
If you've been to any of these breweries we're talking about here, or any of your suggestions for breweries that have the best food you've been to. So,
So
but yeah, Jackie O's. They got burgers. They got small plates, appetizers, sandwiches, tacos, wraps, a little bit of everything going on at Jackie O's.
yeah. So if you are lucky enough to live close to Columbus, we look through multiple lists, national lists. So we're not talking about just Ohio lists. We look through multiple national lists, and pretty regularly, Wolf Ridge, if it wasn't on the top, it was in the top 3 of the best breweries with food, or the breweries with the best food in the country. Um, and Zach, we were talking about this earlier, but they actually have a Michelin starred chef that is running their kitchen. So I've been there. I've eaten there. I ate there for lunch, so I didn't get all the fancy stuff. I was more of sandwiches, but the sandwiches were darn good. I think I got some soup and sandwich, and both were really good. I think Lori, my wife, got a pizza, and she really liked it as well. So, and then they have all kinds of other just fancy stuff there for their dinner time.
Yeah, so they have a pretty diverse menu here, and for what they're serving, it's not crazily priced. I mean, one of the things they have on their menu is hop salt waffle fries. Um, so like, uh, I've kind of tried to make something similar to hop fries before. Um, so you use actual hops in the seasoning for the fries. But what brewery can you go to and get a sous vide turkey breast? Like that's something that Wolf Ridge has on their menu right now. Um, that's ridiculous to me. Pan seared filet mignon. Like what brewery can you go to and get that? Like Wolf Ridge is just top tier for their food, and that's at their tap room, not their restaurant even. So it's pretty crazy.
All right. Yeah, you go ahead. I don't know anything about Barley's at all. I've never been there, so you go ahead and hit it.
There you have. You've been there.
Have I eaten there?
Yeah.
I can't remember it then, dude. Go ahead and hit it.
Yeah. So Barley's is in kind of Short North area in Columbus.
I have been there.
Yeah. You have. There's an arcade upstairs.
Yeah.
There used to be. I don't know if it's still there, but Barley's is more of kind of like a German style brewery restaurant. They're really known for their sauerkraut balls. So it's basically like packed sauerkraut. I think you actually had these when you were there. I know you don't like sauerkraut, but you had these and you thought they were good. So it's like
I must have either been freaking out of my mind drunk or not something because
I think it was the day
on
that
the fly.
everybody came up. We went to Naughty Pine in the morning and
Yes.
had like brunch and stuff, and then we went there later. I don't know.
Um,
Anyway, but yeah, they have a lot of like German dishes, German food, but they also have kind of like some Irish pub staples like the fish and chips, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, pretty basic kind of bar food: burgers, chicken sandwiches, pierogies and sausage. They have brisket, they have steaks, salmon, truffle mac and cheese, sauerkraut balls, the Bavarian pretzel stick kind of deal. But kind of their big thing is this sauerkraut balls. So it's sauerkraut back into a ball, breaded and deep fried, and that's kind of their biggest thing they're known for.
so let's go ahead and move on. Naughty Pine, actually, out of this list,
You
might
kept
be.
you kept asking me this place, like, what's that place we went to?
Yeah, my I know. Well, I remember the food. I couldn't remember what it was called, but it might be my favorite place. One of my favorite places on here. It's got to be top three. Uh, they have an incredible breakfast. They actually you can get lunch at breakfast as well if you're not a breakfast person. Evidently, we found that out.
Yep.
I had chicken and waffles that were freaking incredible. Um, and it helps when you drank way too much the night before also. Um, but and then they have a good brunch and then they have sandwiches and pizzas for dinner.
Yeah. Their pizzas are huge too. I mean, they're like
Yeah.
18-inch pizzas. So they're
And then
they're
they
big
got
portions.
the stuffed tots or the loaded
Yep.
tots.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so they're basically like hand-packed tater tots.
yeah, real
So,
laid back atmosphere. Good food. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Parking sucks though. That's the only bad thing
Oh
about
yeah,
Berkeley.
I think we
Parking
walk. I think we walked there both times that we
Yeah.
went there.
Yep. You wanna take the next one, and then I'll do the one after that?
All right.
'Cause, yeah, I know you've been to this one a couple
Well,
times.
I never ate there though, so I don't know
Okay.
anything. I don't know about the food, but I've seen
Okay.
it. I've seen
Alright,
it.
I'll do the next 2, and then you can do the next one because I
Okay,
know
all
you've
right.
been
Yeah,
to that one.
yeah.
Alright, so next one is Mastheads. I know you've been to Masthead, and we've had good experiences and bad
We we
experiences at
we
Masthead.
drank there.
Yeah,
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 I didn't eat. Yeah.
yeah, we got in trouble for drinking there too. If you've watched previous podcasts, don't buy a 4-pack of beer and then try and open it and drink it on the patio. They frown upon that there. Uh, but anyway, if you like wood-fired pizzas, they got a huge, brick oven, wood-fired pizzas. That's kind of their thing. They do other stuff there. They basically cook everything in this wood-fired oven. So they do salads and stuff like that as well. But pizza's really where it's at if you're going to Masthead. Really good pizzas, thin crust style, Neapolitan style pizzas, but really really good pizzas. Not gonna go too much into that because that's where you're gonna get if you're gonna get a Masthead pretty much. Pretzels too. Their pretzels are really good. Um, Michelle, Finley Brewing is not on the list. I haven't even been there. I've had some of their beers, but yes, I would like to go there and try their food. I know you've been there quite a few times, but that's one that I would like to go to. Next one is Noble Beast. Bob, I don't think we ate there when we went for your birthday that one year.
We had some appetizers. We did.
Okay.
We didn't have any of their crazy stuff that they have.
Gotcha. So, Noble Beast in Cleveland. This is basically within walking distance from Masthead. This is right by Burke Lakefront Airport. You can see the lake from it. Uh, Super cool place. Really good beer. Their food menu is very eclectic and it's always changing. They normally don't keep stuff on the menu for a very long time. It's basically once they run out, they change something. A buddy of mine, we were going to a concert in Cleveland. He had a llama burger here, literally llama. So again, I don't know where you're gonna go to a brewery and have a llama burger at.
Yeah. Buffalo
Um,
burgers,
yeah, so
yeah,
they have some wild stuff. They do kind of have some staples they keep around all the time, but it's pretty much constantly rotating. Spent grain pretzels is something they keep on their menu all the time. Wings, burgers, chicken sandwiches, stuff like that they have on the menu all the time. But everything else kind of rotates, especially their desserts. The desserts they do bring in from a local place. Um, Most of those they don't make in-house, but for what they're putting out, their kitchen is super, super tiny, but what they're putting out is super high quality.
yeah. So, Fatheads. I've been to Fatheads when it was in the old place, and I've been to the new place. And the
North
old,
Olmsted.
yeah, and both of them are really good. I remember getting, I think I got barbecue ribs at the old place, and they were freaking. It was like a huge slab of ribs, so they don't short on the food at this place.
You got wings at the old place too.
No, I got wings at the new place. Got ribs at the old place.
I'm pretty sure at one point you got wings at the old place too, and you ordered 12 of them, not
Oh, and
knowing
they're
they
yeah,
were the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
Well, I did that at the new I thought I did that at the new place, and I didn't realize 12 was a whole fucking wing. Sorry for my language if anyone's underage. Um, so but it was 12, but it was like it was both the flat and the drum. And that was like one. So typically that's two, but they counted that as one, and I was like, oh, I can't eat all of this. And plus they're freaking. They look like they must have like roided up these chickens or something because their freaking wings were
They're
monstrous.
enormous wings.
They
When
look
they
like
tell
yeah, they
you
look like they're pulling wings off of an eagle or something, man.
Yeah, when they tell you they're big wings on their menu, they
Yeah,
really mean it.
yeah, they're
Like most places, like I got wings at B Dubs last night, and they're like,
oh yeah, it's like they put some sauce on a bone.
yeah, exactly.
They're reusing the bones and just putting some more
And
sauce on them.
you get wings at Fatheads, and they're like freaking, they're like mammoth.
They're like a
They're
fat head wing.
yeah, no, they're stupid, and I
Yeah.
mean they're a little bit pricey, right? I think it's like $12 for 3 wings, but that's like 12
But
wings,
that's
and I
really like 6 wings. Yeah, well, they're big also, yeah, so it's like you don't really need to get more than maybe 6 is that would be a bunch.
yeah. Yeah. So I poured another beer. I'm drinking mostly light stuff tonight, so I just got a Conway's.
Alright.
It's getting close to that time of year. So
I don't know. Oh, Great Lakes. I've been there. I don't know if I ate there, but they got pierogies and pizzas and all sorts of. They got a wide variety of
yeah,
stuff there.
they do. I mean,
Sandwiches and
Great Lake. I mean, I just opened a Great Lakes beer. It's kind of a Cleveland staple, right? Especially for their food. They're making a lot of Cleveland staples for their food. I mean, pierogies are huge in the Cleveland area, just culture wise. So they're doing a lot of loaded pierogies, chicken paprikash. They have some pizzas. They got meatloaf, pork al pastor, stuff like that. They have some, different things like that.
mom meatloaf.
Yeah, ma, get the meatloaf. But they're kind of doing, the bar staples, but they're also kind of making it a little more upscale. Cool place to go to, good food. Recommend checking it out for sure if you've never been there.
Yeah.
Um, you know, Great Lakes has been around for such a long time. It's definitely a place worth checking out.
Yeah, saucies. Oh, I
And
remember.
yes, Cheryl, I didn't forget you. The chicken tendies at Uniontown are top tier chicken tenders.
Yep, yep. Um, someone I was there where someone got the attendees. I can't remember who did.
It was either one of your kids or Lori, probably, or
And they
me.
looked really good.
They're big freaking chicken tenders too.
So, I don't know a darn thing about Market Garden, so go ahead and hit it.
Market Garden, Cleveland again. So they don't have a huge menu, but what they do make is pretty good. I think I've only eaten there once or twice, but basically they're appetizers, pizza, salads. They have a burger, a chicken sandwich, a vegan sandwich, and dessert. It's pretty small menu. They don't have a lot on it, but what they do make is pretty solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just don't have a lot. It's a really huge venue. There's a lot of space there. But people are going there more for the beers than they are for the food. But they just have it if you want to have,
Yeah.
some to eat.
I feel like Saucy's is a little sort of the same thing. Most people are going Saucy's for beer. They did have pizzas.
Well,
I
see
think they have
the
some
thing.
appetizers as well. So I mean, you can get pretzels and some
Yeah,
other
so
apps there as well.
Saucy kind of built their brand off of the name Saucy, right? So Saucy kind of developed as, hey, we're gonna do our beer, but saucy as in pizza sauce, saucy.
Oh, you know what?
So
I just go there to get beer.
you never correlated that before?
No, never, never.
Yeah, so they're known for their New Haven style pizza. It's a pizza. So that's kind of where they built their brand is off their New Haven style
And
pizza.
then they build off of that.
Yeah, so they were doing the beer and pizza originally, like, they only had pizza when they first opened, and it was just their New Haven style pizza, and they've just expanded from there.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, so
Learn something every day.
when I went to the one in Cleveland, when they first opened, well, not when they first opened, but shortly after they opened, that's all they had was just pizza, right? It was pizza and beer, which you can't go wrong with that combination.
Yeah.
But, yeah, now they have a lot more than that now. I mean, they're doing, meatballs, they have appetizers, salads, burgers, sandwiches, wraps. They're doing, loaded mac and cheeses and, wings, all kinds of stuff. Like, Rob goes there, probably once a week or so. I don't know, Rob, if you're watching, you can throw it in the comments. But I know Rob likes to go there because there's one in Columbus now too, as well as the one in Cleveland. I think there's one day they have a special. I don't know what it's on, but they do like buy one get one free pizzas.
All right. North High. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's this is another apps and sandwiches and
So
I mean
you've been to the old one that was on North High, like south of campus. You haven't been to the Dublin or Westerville one, I don't think.
no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Is the one that's the old one, is that still there? Has it changed?
I don't even know if that one's there anymore, to be honest with you.
I think they put, if I remember right, they put something else there because I just drove by that the other day, picking up Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
don't even know if that one's there anymore.
I think something else is in it. Matter of fact, I think it's another brewery.
Could be. The cool thing about the old spot where North High was, you could go in and brew your own beer. Like, they would let you use their equipment to brew your own beer.
Yeah.
And but that one didn't really have a lot of food. They had, like, their own house-made Hot Pockets, but like, it was spec grain crust
Yeah,
they did.
they had something else there that was very specific on the food that was sort of their big deal, but I can't remember. It was something else other than the Hot Pockets.
Yeah. But now they just have, like, the Westerville location and the Dublin location, and they don't have very big menus. Like, there's only, like, 23 items on the menus. Like, that's total between everything they have. Like, that's with appetizers, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and plates, which are, like, their entrees. Um, so it's not a very expansive menu, but I think it was a Dublin one I went to. I had a chicken sandwich. It was a super good chicken sandwich, so that's what I remember specifically. Alright, you want me to do the next one since
Well, oh!
you overflowing? What are you
It's
doing that for?
it
What are you
was
drinking now?
well. You're about ready to
Oh,
talk about this
hey.
stuff. We're doing
Alright.
some BrewDog IPA.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about BrewDog now. BrewDog, so Canal Winchester and Cleveland and New Albany now since all the other ones shut down. At least in Ohio. There's still other ones that are open in other states. But personally, I think their menu used to be better than it is now. It used to be there used to be more diversity in their menus. They used to have hop fries, which is kind of where I developed my recipe for my French fry seasoning. Literally using hops in the seasoning for French fries. But yeah, it's pretty basic now. Wings, appetizers, different loaded fries, pizzas, salads, burgers, chicken sandwiches, loaded mac and cheese. Like they expand their menu because they have four different loaded fries. They have four different mac and cheeses, and they have five different pizzas. So their menu looks bigger than it actually is, but um literally there's like six things on the menu and that's it. It used to be way better than it did, but they do have certain days where they have really good deals where they have like buy one get one free burgers or buy one get one free sandwiches or stuff like that. So those are kind of the cool things that they have going on. And if you're an equity member, um, you do get discounts, and if you're a Chad, you get discounts. um, Chad and Valerie, yes, you know what I'm talking about. That discount is amazing. Um, Yeah, Rob left a comment. Saucy in Columbus. He goes once a week usually. Decent beer, good pizza and wings. Happy hour at 3:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Half here. No, I forgot I can do this. Boom. I forgot about doing that.
Remember when they opened in apples and brie grilled cheese? Oh, what is she? What is? Oh, this is called Brew Dogs. This is about.
This.
Is that Brewdog that we're talking about
Yeah,
here?
yeah, that's Brewdog. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so no, Brewdog used to have hop fries. The hop fries
Evidently,
were
they had apple and brie grilled cheese.
yeah, the hop fries were even better than the truffle fries. I'm not lying. They were amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, I love some truffle fries. You can't go wrong with some good truffle fries. But the hot fries were even better. So, all right, Bob, let's switch it up. Let's go with one that's an out of state one.
Okay. All right. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Oh,
Just because we're
I could talk about the first one pretty well. Sierra
yep.
Nevada.
Yeah, so
Um,
we're going off script here. We're gonna go
yeah, yeah.
we're gonna throw in some out of state ones that some of you guys have probably never been to that we would highly recommend you go to. If
So
you
yeah,
ever get the opportunity to go to one of these,
the-
definitely take the chance to go to them just because they're that good.
so Sierra Nevada. If you're gonna go, Asheville is a great trip to take if you want to do some beer tasting. Also, if you want to do some hiking, you can see the Biltmore. There's all kinds of crap to do in Asheville. It's a cool little town. It's very artsy. So, but Sierra Nevada is what? It's about 35-45 minutes south of town. So it is a
Yep,
little bit of a drive to get there. But
it's worth it.
it is a freaking mecca
You spend
to
4 hours
craft
at least
beer.
there.
Yeah, it is crazy. They've got like three stages. They have within this huge building, they have like what, three or four different bars. They
Yep,
have an inside stage. They have two inside stages. They have two outside stages, so they can have bands there. They have all kinds of things for kids to play on while they're there, so you can have your kids just go play while you're drinking beer. They have rocking chairs on porches that you can.
bocce ball courts, cornhole courts, volleyball courts. Um,
They have
you
a
know,
little path that will take you down by the river where they have a food truck down there. That's
they have a
actually their
van.
own.
They have a van down by the river as well.
Yeah, yeah. Staying in a van down by the river. They have
They
a
have
bunch of
they
hammocks down there and cornhole. But the one thing that they do have is right as you come in, they have a large restaurant with their bar right by it, and it is very expansive of the beers that they have there that you can only get at the brewery. and then plus it takes a while to get seated. Um, I don't think they don't take reservations. I don't believe so. So
I don't
just
think
have to you just have to stand there. But a lot of times it just depends on what time of year you're going. But a lot of times it's a long way to get a seat there.
the thing is that they have 3 different food menus depending on where you wanna go. If you wanna, like, sit and actually eat
Oh yeah,
in the
that's right.
restaurant.
You can't sit up on the porch and eat too because they'll
Yeah,
actually come and bring it to you.
yep. If you wanna sit in the restaurant and eat, they have their own food menu. If you wanna go on the porch and eat, they have a different food menu. If you wanna go upstairs to where they have, like, the concert venue with the stage and everything, that's a completely different food menu.
Well, then
Some of the
also
things.
they got the food truck that's down by the
Yeah,
river.
and then they have the food truck down by the river. But there are some things that overlap in those menus, but there are differences between all those menus as well. So,
And
like,
they
some of
do
the appetizers and stuff
yeah.
like that overlap.
And they
But
rotate a lot of the foods there as well,
yep,
so it's
yep.
constantly changing, and it's a very good quality food. I mean, a lot of different sandwiches, but they're gonna have like some pasta dishes, and they're gonna have some steak and some chicken and some seafood as well. So, and it's gonna constantly be changing of what they have there, and it's very very solid food. Um,
Yeah, and they use their beer in a lot of
yeah,
their foods as well.
yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, they're using, they're doing, their pale ale and their chili. They're doing, their what the hell was I looking at? In their meatballs, they're doing their hazy IPA. They're doing their pilsner in their mussels. They're doing their shit. What's that beer I really don't like? Uh,
Torpedo,
no, I like torpedo.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, they're doing that in a steak. They're making like a demi glaze with Bigfoot in one of their steaks.
Yeah, I think that's a
Um,
barley wine.
Yeah, it's a barley wine, that's what it is. They're doing, a pale ale in one of their burgers. So, they're using their beer in a lot of their food as well, which is super cool to me.
Yeah, and
So
it's just a really cool place to go. You can get a tour. I don't know, the tour, I think it might cost something, but they give you a bunch of tastings while you're on the tour as
oh, they
well.
have the self-guided tour is free.
Yeah, but you can do the tour with them. I don't think it's expensive, but they get a bunch of tastings when you do it as well.
Yeah, the self-guided tour is free. If you wanna do the tour with a tour guide, that does cost a little bit, it's not a whole lot, but,
But
we did this.
you get to go in the hop room, and they
Yep,
actually let you grab some hops and smell it.
yep, super cool. We didn't like when we were there, we did the self-guided tour. We could look in the hop room, so we didn't actually get to go in. You did.
When I went there the second time, um, because Pat hung out with the people at Bottle Lodge, they knew the person who was the salesperson for Sierra Nevada, and they told Pat to call her. He did, and she said, "Yeah, tell them that I sent you when you go in, and they'll know your name." And so, like, you know how you got all that beer? Well, she
Yep,
gave us like 50% off of our food, and we got tours for free. And then I think we got like I think we went $200 toward like stuff in the gift shop as well. So we split that all up. So they take care of you if you know someone who works at Sierra Nevada.
or
Um,
you know somebody that knows somebody that works
yeah,
there.
it doesn't matter, dude. If they even slightly know you, yes, they're gonna take care of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Definitely highly recommend going to that place.
Yep. So we
So,
spent quite a bit of time on that. So we need to.
yeah, we gotta keep rolling. We
Yeah,
we have so many places on this list.
yeah, Brewdog.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know. Loggerhead.
yeah, so Loggerheads is in Medina. So this is closer to me. Um, so they have 2 different spots. They have one spot that basically just kinda does pizzas, and then they have a smokehouse. Smokehouse is the better place to go, in my opinion, on this one. Loggerheads beers are pretty decent. They're kinda standard beers, but Their food, their pizzas are really good, and their smokehouse is really good. So your kind of standard barbecue place, um, pork, chicken, ribs, wings, brisket, all of the stuff you would want at a smokehouse, they have there. And then they have their pizzas, which are also pretty good. So, um, give that a try if you're in the Medina area. This one's by you, and I put this
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah. So Christian Moorline, one of the oldest breweries in America, is the oldest brewery in Cincinnati. Actually, Ryan Geist took over the old Christian Moorline brewery. So they're in the building that Ryan Geist is in the building that used to be Christian Moorline. Of course, after before Prohibition, they were I think they were what the like 10th largest brewer in the world, maybe 11th. But
You're
then
super blurry right now, for me at least. I don't know,
blurry
guys.
for me too.
Is Bob blurry? He just got
I
back.
was blurry. And then Prohibition kind of screwed them, but then they've come back and they've made um and now they have like a house right down like this big restaurant right down by the Ohio River.
That's right by the Red Stadium, right?
Yeah, it's in between the Reds and the Bengals.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of restaurants right in there. It's right by the Reds, though. It's right outside the gates of the Red Stadium, and it's not cheap there to eat, but it has really good food. They have a little bit of everything. It's like going to like a almost regular restaurant. I almost don't even count this because it almost feels like a restaurant that serves beer, but they do brew there, so it's almost like going to like a kind of almost fancy kind of restaurant. It has great views of the river. It has these windows, like just huge windows, the whole entire wall of windows on one side that
Yep.
just goes out to the Ohio River.
I put
So
it on there just because it's such a cool place, and you're
yeah,
like you're on the window side. You literally have the river, and you have Great American right
yeah.
there.
So
It's just a
it's
really
super
cool place
cool.
to hang out.
It's a bit pricey, but it is really good food. Christian Moorline has about average to above average beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Another one, next one on the list. This is another Rob staple. Throw it all the Rob breweries on here. Derive, another one in Columbus. Um, Derive's pizza is super good. I like Derive's pizza. But Derive also pushes out really, really good beers. So, um, smaller kitchen, they don't have a huge menu, but what they're doing is really, really good, and their beer is pretty fantastic. Um, Rob, throw in the comments what their food specials are, so everybody else knows and can go get some beer and food from Derive. Yeah, Rob goes to Derive at least once a week. He's a Heads Collective member, which is like their beer club. So
Yeah.
he lives right down the street from Derive. So uh,
So Collision, we went
East
and ate
Bend.
there. We went there and ate there. It took them a while to get us seated, but when we did, there's like a back. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that a deck? Is it a patio? But
I mean,
it
I
is
guess
like
you would call it a patio, but it's literally right on the Cuyahoga River, right in
it
the
is. Yeah,
rocks.
it is actually hanging over the. It is actually hanging over the river. It's you're so the floor, yeah, is the below the floor is the river. So it is actually out in the Cuyahoga River. It is it evidently there was some sort of big boat collision right there in that corner, and that's why they
Pretty
call it
narrow. Yep.
that. Isn't that like that oh fuck, was that song that by wasn't it written about that also? There was a song written about that same collision.
Probably. I don't know.
Gordon Lightfoot, I believe.
Sure. I don't know what you're talking
But anyhow,
about.
they have a little bit of everything. It's good food. I don't remember the beer at all. I just remember it was a super cool location.
Yeah, beer's pretty good. They're always ranked like one of the best brew pubs in the US every year. They're in the top 10 almost every single year. Food is always top tier. Little bit of everything for their food. Pizzas are really, really good, but they're a little bit on the smaller side. I think they're like 10-inch pizzas, but they're wood-fired pizzas, so you get a little bit of that char on the crust. But they're doing some crazy menu stuff. I would compare them to Wolf's Ridge on the food menu, kind of pushing that Michelin star kind of menu.
All right, let's move on. Hi ho. Hi
Yeah,
ho.
yeah. So Hi Ho's got Cuyahoga Falls on this one. So we're getting towards the Akron area. Um, so this one, I would say the best thing they have, they're doing spent grain pizza at this place. So I would say that's the best thing that they have on their menu. Um, Not a super big menu. It's not a super big space. It feels much bigger than it actually is, but just because they have all their brewing equipment kind of right there in the space that you're sitting in as well. I mean, it's roped off and all of that, but like the bar, the tap room, the where you're eating, where you're sitting, all of that is wide open. It's almost like the warehouse kind of feel. So, kind of a cool place to go, have a beer, hang out. Um, Kind of that intricate, like you're in the brewery feel. That's all I have to say about it.
All right. So we got sibling rivalry in Westlake.
It's not rivalry.
Revelry. God damn it! I always think rivalry because it's
I
just
know you do, and almost everybody does.
Detroit style pizzas, pizza and beer, dude. You can't go wrong.
No,
What we got to say about it? Anything extra?
no, not here. I'm gonna throw this up. This is Derive. So buy a beer, get a burger and fries half off,
Well,
and
that's
that's
pretty
a
good,
hell
man.
of a deal.
I dig on
A
that.
hell of a deal
On Wednesdays.
every Wednesday. So
Yeah, Columbus Brew Company. I kind of feel like they're just sort of like pretty standard all around, man.
yeah, I mean they have a pretty decent menu. I just can't drink their beer.
Well, I went to the. Remember, we went to the one freaking Jungle Gems tasting where they had that freaking was it Ghost Pepper or Carolina Reaper beer?
Oh god,
Freaking ruined my whole damn tasting.
yeah, that'll ruin your night unless your name's Rob. Unless your name's Rob Brower.
And typically, I'm okay. I'm okay with hot foods, but whatever the hell they gave me made me just like, oh my god. I don't know that I drank food as much as I was stayed at the Cervati's table and just ate pretzels the rest of the night.
Yeah. So don't the lesson of the night is don't drink a ghost pepper beer.
Yes, it doesn't matter what food they give you.
Yeah. But no, I mean CBC. Every time I've had food there, the food's been good. Um, I just can't drink their beer. They have a little bit of everything on their menu, so um, you know that is what it is.
Yeah, the next two
But
I don't know anything
the,
about at
the
all.
the newer one, Rob, you can throw it in the comments. You've been there. I haven't been to the new one. You've been there. I have not been to the new one since they've been around. So
Next two I
next
don't know anything
one,
about, by the way.
yeah, Ghost Tree. This is up in Amherst. This is a smaller kitchen yet again, but they're pushing out really, really good pizzas. And I don't remember what night of the week it is. Rob's been there with me if he remembers what it is. But they're doing I think it's buy one get one half off pizzas, and then I think they do a buy one get one half off beers as well that same night. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But their pizzas are super good. They have like some smaller plates, apps, stuff like that, but pizza's really where it's at if you go to this place. They do some collaborations with some different beers and stuff with some different breweries throughout the state as well. So, have you been to Missing Mountain?
No, I have not, dude.
All right,
Pretty
I'll do
sure I have.
Missing Mountain. I'll do Missing Mountain too. Missing Mountain is in Cuyahoga Falls yet again. Really, really cool place. Like brick building. The back patio is where you want to hang out because the Cuyahoga River is right back there. There's wildlife. You can if you want to see some deer and you know hang out with them, go to the back patio because they're going to be there. Almost guarantee it. Um, but some pretty good food there. They have a little bit of everything on their menu. They do like to change it up a lot on their menu. So if they run out of something, they're going to be flipping their menu all the time. Good beer, kind of their staple. One of their staple beers is called Prince Juice. This is a fruit beer. So for those of you who like the fruit beers, this is not a crazy like sour fruit beer though. This is pretty fruit forward. It's a good fruit beer. They do some really good IPAs, good stouts, barrel aged stuff. Just a good brewery overall. Every time I've been there.
So Warp Wing, I already did that, right?
Yep.
That was one of the first ones we did because
Yep.
I was drinking a Warp Wing beer.
Yep.
So next is Millersburg. We've been there.
Yep.
Zach got a picture of me sitting on a horse's ass chair.
Yep.
We didn't eat anything while we were there, but I did they got like Amish cheese and stuff? It's like Amish shit and stuff.
So this is in the middle of Amish country, right?
Yeah.
So this is so yes, they do use Amish cheese and stuff like that in their cooking, but a lot of it's pretty standard bar food, right? So it's, you know, burgers, sandwiches, apps, stuff like that. But it's a little, I would say it's kind of like a higher class of just Amish food place. I would put this above like Carillon by far.
Oh,
I
well,
would say this is,
that was an Amish food. That's just old food. But the food at Caroline was good. It's just the beer sucked.
yeah.
The
But
food was incredible, I thought. Actually, remember?
So like at Carillon, you're looking like old Dutch style food is what Carillon's going for.
Yeah.
I would say Millersburg is taking that to like the power of infinity.
All right. But I did like Caroline's food, by the way. I got like a freaking bacon cheeseburger. So I mean, it wasn't that Dutch.
Yeah.
I mean, you know more about these next two also. I've never been to Flag.
You've been to Temperance Row.
I can't remember about it at all.
We did it on our Columbus beer trip.
Yeah, I can't remember it at all.
I have a picture of all of us out front of it. So yeah, Marcus, ghost pepper beer. Does it even taste like beer? Is it
tastes like beer for a second until your stomach feels like it's about ready to explode.
Yeah, it's not good.
And they only gave me like 1 ounce too. It wasn't like I had like a 4-ounce pour tasting. It was 1 ounce.
So Temperance Row, basically, they have a full food menu, but the cool thing about this, it's a full deli as well. So when you walk in the front door of the place, it's just a deli, but the back of it is a whole restaurant, and it's a brewery as well. So beer is pretty good. It's pretty decent beer.
I don't remember it at all, dude.
Really?
I don't remember. I mean, it's been a while since we had that Columbus trip.
Yeah, we went to a lot of breweries. I mean, this is in Westerville too.
Dude. So you were on override of trying to hit every damn brewery in Columbus. It was crazy.
Yeah. So Tyson, there's a big difference between jalapeno and ghost pepper. I mean, you're talking.
It's not really comparable, dude.
5,000 Scovilles to 1,000,000 Scovilles. There's a big difference there. Yeah. I know you like the what is it, like the ice melter or something that Masthead does. Yeah, like I don't even like spicy stuff all that much, and I can tolerate that ice melter one. I had a beer a few years ago from what was it? Toxic. That was a pepper beer, and it was tolerable, but a ghost pepper beer, I wouldn't even try one. Like I don't do spicy shit.
I was excited to try it, and then I was.
Oh, you were super excited to try it until you tried it, and then you're like, nope. But anyway, Temperance Row, right? Westerville, Ohio, Columbus, North Columbus. This would be the northeast side. Um, Literally front door. It's like a full deli, like just all the deli meats you can think of: the Italian deli meats, the American deli meats, turkey, pastrami, pepperoni, whatever you want. But you go to the restaurant portion of it, and you can get all of these deli meats on a sandwich. So it's like, okay, I'm getting the super high quality meats that are fresh sliced from this deli on my sandwich at a brewery. So that's kind of the cool aspect of it, is like this is just fresh sliced meat that I'm just getting from this, deli in the front on my sandwich at a brewery. Like you can't ask for better than that. And then I'm taking Clag too, right?
Yeah, because I
I'm
mean, I don't think I've had Clag beer. I've never been to the brewery though.
all right. I'm gonna do a double duty on this one, right? So
You might
Clag
have to hit
Sandusky.
you might have to hit the next one after that as well, unless we
All
just
right,
start going down below.
I'm gonna do a double duty on this one because Clag goes with one down below. So Clag, this is in Sandusky. So it's mostly Vietnamese food, right? So you know, get the pho out of here. So pho, a lot of rolls, sushi or whatever you want to call it, sushi, sashimi, stuff like that. They do some other stuff like that. But another one we had on this list that was rated very, very highly, which is not in state, is the Answer, which is in Richmond, Virginia. Um, the funny thing about this is that this is also Vietnamese, and the owner of Clag and the owner of Answer, they're brothers.
Oh,
So it makes sense. They collaborate a lot on beers. So their Clag will have a lot of beers from Answer, especially when they have events going on.
hmm.
And they collaborate on, especially barrel aged beers. They'll collaborate on them. Their
I
stouts
think
and
you, I
stuff like
think you just did a fun facts by Zach.
that. Did
You
I?
just flipped it in, dude. You didn't even know. You didn't even say ahead of time. That's fun facts by Zach.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our fun fact is Clag and the Answer. Um just super good beers, super smooth IPAs, super juicy, but their food, if you're into Vietnamese cuisine, this is a spot to go. In the state, I would say. Like this is Vietnamese as it gets. If you want a big bowl of pho, go to Clag.
All right, you can get some fun. So I'm gonna skip on down to Cartridge.
Yep.
I really it's relatively new. I think it opened up in 2020. Hell of a year to open. It used to be an old bullet factory that they opened this place up in. And so it's a really cool atmosphere. It's got high ceilings. It's like a factory that was converted into a restaurant slash brewery. It is a restaurant slash brewery because they got a full restaurant there. They do some pizzas. Burgers are really freaking good there. They have some different sandwiches there. They'll do some different tacos from time to time. They'll do some fish tacos there. They have salads, apps. It's kind of like we don't have like a Wolf Ridge down here in Cincinnati, so it's like the poor man's Wolf Ridge because it's got like a little bit of everything there, and it's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit on a couple real quick, just because we're running out of time and I don't want to go crazy over on this one. Um, Blue Heron in Medina. It's kind of a classy upscale place. It used to actually be a golf club. It's in Medina. Um, Super super cool building. It's a huge building, but they have really really good food. Um, I was on like a brewery trip that Chad, you remember this trip we went on if you're still on here. It was like a bus tour. We went to this place and some other places in Cleveland. I had like filet medallions here. There were some of the best filet medallions I ever had. but they have sandwiches, salads, entrees, giant pretzels, and they have a giant pretzel, but it's jalapeno cheddar loaded pretzel.
Hmm.
Burgers, wagyu burgers, uh, chicken and waffles, meatloaf again. I get the meatloaf. Um, so yeah, that one, and then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
little fish. I don't know about the one in Athens, what the food's like there, but the one in Dayton has a very limited menu, but the menu is rotating by season, and it's typically really good of the stuff that they have on there. Mad Tree, they have multiple places in the Cincinnati area. Only had food trucks at the original Mad Tree, but then they put a kitchen in, I think probably about 2.5, 3 years ago, and they do a little bit of everything there, constantly changing. Um, Pizza, sandy salads, brunch. They also have a place in Blue Ash that's called Parks and Rec Mad Tree that is kind of an expanded menu, and it's really good. Little Miami, wood fired pizzas, wings, nachos, meatball soup, salads. It's got a really good margarita pizza there, um, and it's right on the Miami River, so it's kind of cool that you can get food and go hang out by the river.
yep. All right, we're just gonna punch through our out of state list real quick, just because we're running out of time here, and we don't want to keep everybody for way longer. Um, so I'm gonna take like three, Bob, and then
Yeah,
you hit the next three. So I'm gonna start on Tailgate Brewing. They have multiple locations in Nashville. Super cool place, live music, really good pizzas. Bob likes to dance here. Bell's Eccentric Cafe, it's in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Really cool patio. They also have a general store if you want to buy brewing supplies. So that's a cool place. New Holland in Holland, Michigan. That's a cool place because they're growing their own hops in a hydroponic chamber, which is cool. Good pizza, just good food overall.
White Labs. They're really known for their what
Yeast.
yeast. Yeah. So
Yeast.
yeah, so the big thing here is like they'll do like the exact same beer recipe with like 4 or 5 different types of yeast styles in it, and then they're doing breads and stuff from the same yeast. And pizzas, it's pretty, the food's pretty good.
Pizza
Beers,
was phenomenal.
yeah, pizza's phenomenal. Beer's above average. Fat Bottom, that's in Nashville. This is sort of kind of like an old throwback diner type of deal. It got a lady with the big fat bottom, that's neon right outside the
Oh,
sign right outside of it. Yeah,
it's the old school like kind of 50s 60s lady like holding a rocket in the short
yeah,
shorts.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
their kind of logo. Super cool place, throwback kind of diner vibe.
yeah,
Um, Good food. Kind of think of a 60s to 70s or 50s to 60s kind of like Applebee's almost
yeah,
as
yeah.
far as their menu.
Grand Rapids Brewing, freaking wood paneling, or it's like not wood paneling. It's actually wood
Yeah,
everywhere.
real wood.
Wood. Where it's like you feel like you're in a freaking lodge, but you're in downtown Grand Rapids.
Yeah, and
Um,
their flights, coolest thing about their flights, it's literally a ski, and they just have like flights, like all your beers are lined up on a ski
yeah.
for your flight.
Sammy's appetizers. It's pretty much bar food, but it's
Yep.
it's good. Um, Asheville Brewing.
This was late. This was late in the day when we went there. So they had some crazy stuff on the menu. Um, it was good from what I remember. The food was good. They had some odd menu items. They had some weird names for their
Yeah.
menu items. I don't remember what all they were, but look up their menu online. But they had some good stuff on there.
Founders is interesting in the fact that you order and then they call your name and you have to go up to a window and pick it up, and it's like in those little freaking paper basket things.
Yeah.
Um I can't even remember what the hell they serve there though. It's like hamburgers and sandwiches and
Yeah, I think I got a flatbread pizza. Or no, I got a French bread pizza.
I remember really more of the beer at Founders being really freaking good. Especially
Yeah,
when
I
you're at Founders and drinking it there. It's
yeah,
better than I think when you get it somewhere
but
like in a
yeah,
can.
the place is the size of a city block too. It's
Yeah, it's
like
huge. And it doesn't actually look that big until you get inside and you're inside
no,
and you're like, oh my
it's
God.
enormous. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lord Hobo in
We haven't
Cambridge,
been there.
Mass. Yeah, we have. These are ones we haven't been to. We're gonna hit a couple we haven't
This
been
is
to.
rated multiple magazines
Yep,
rated as in the top 5.
yep. Edmonds Oast in Charleston, South Carolina. I've always heard good stuff about this place. Never been there. Um, we 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 were planning a trip down to this area. We never made it. But that would be a cool one. Another one that's always highly rated. We hear good things about is Stone Brewing Bistro and Gardens, Escondido, California. Cheryl, you're going to California soon. If you can make it to Stone Brewing Bistro and Gardens in Escondido, I don't know where you're going, but go here. We already talked about the answer, Bob.
Brew Bravada, Raleigh. It's again, it's one of the highly rated places. We haven't been there. We want to go.
Yep.
Raleigh. I've been to Raleigh a couple times. I missed out on this place, but when I went there, it was for work, so it's kind of hard to go to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get a little blurry, Zach.
Oh yeah, I'm super blurry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so Zach's been all these places.
All right, yeah, so I'll hit these ones. 18th Street, that's in Hammond, Indiana. That's like on your way back here from Chicago. Really, really good beer. Bob, you've had some of their beers.
I've had a lot of their beers.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything from them as bad.
No, super good IPAs, but their food is super fantastic. Like, if you've ever had cheese curds, think of gigantic cheese curds. The biggest cheese curds I've ever had at this place. But typical
Cheese
bar
curds the
food,
size of your head.
the size of a baseball, basically. But yeah, cheese curds, bar food, right? Cheese curds, chicken tenders, fries, typical bar food. But it was really good bar food. Ike and Oak, kind of more of a upscale place, open air, really, really good beer, but really, really good food as well. I would kind of put this on a level with maybe what were we talking about earlier? Not really Wolf's Ridge, not quite Wolf's Ridge, but maybe like Moorline as far as the level of the food they have. Their food was really, really good, but not quite as fancy like of a restaurant. Like still like you can wear whatever the hell you want going there. Old Irving, one of the best triple IPAs I've ever had at this place, but really, really good food as well. This is Chicago area. Ike and Oak was also Chicago area. Good food, super good IPAs. They do a lot of collaborations with other breweries as well in the area.
Yeah, there was a little debate on this next one if they had food there or not.
Yeah,
I swore back and forth that I had tacos when I was there. And Zach was like, no, they didn't have any food there. Not on the but anyhow, Asheville Burial, I think is because their beer was so damn good that you just forget about the fact that they had food.
I didn't have any food there, so I
It's
can't
a good
speak.
possibility. I think I needed food because I might have not made it the rest of the night if I didn't have food there. And I had I think I had fish tacos, and they were freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
and they
so
had
we could walk there.
Yeah,
we could walk there from our Airbnb.
Yeah, we could see it. We could actually see the darn thing from our
Airbnb
patio or
yeah
deck or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, whatever it was. So a couple other ones super highly rated on all the lists that we found. Toppling Goliath in Iowa. Really good flatbread sandwiches.
If anyone's wondering, hey, I heard that it's Suda Stew. Yeah,
King Sue, Suda Stew. Yep. Go next.
Oh, Treehouse. Of course, everybody's heard of Treehouse before. Everybody knows about Orange Julius and all those other ones.
Green.
Yeah. But evidently they have really good food there too. So wood fired pizza, if soft served freaking ice cream there and pretzels. It almost makes you hate this dude who owns the brewery because he does everything good. But on the other side, you want to go there because he does everything good.
Next one, New Glarus, Wisconsin. In New Glarus, Wisconsin. So again, they don't distribute their beer anywhere outside Wisconsin, but apparently they're doing good food too, and they're doing Wisconsin type shit for their food.
Yeah. Just
So
think of what you would eat in Wisconsin: cheese
yeah,
curds,
they're doing cheese,
sausages,
cheese,
cheese.
just the cheese. We're
Yeah.
getting cheesy with it.
You can get some cheese plates and some cheese curds, and they're doing some different sausages and whatnot.
Literally, that's what I wrote down. Wisconsin type shit.
Yes, that's what exactly what they're serving. Russian River. Again, this is the place that has plenty of the elder, and plenty of
One
the
Pliny,
plenty the
Pliny.
younger. So I mean, it's the place that other places tried to model their IPAs after. And on top of that, they have good pizzas and pretzels, and they have plates that pair well with their specific beers. So they've actually paired when they got their food, they made them to go exactly with their beers.
And the last one we got, Weldworks,
Juicy
out of
Pants.
Colorado. What?
That's a Juicy Pants, right?
No. No, Weldworks isn't Juicy Pants. It's, what is it? And we're looking it up right now to find the damn beer. It's something Juicy Bits. Juicy Bits.
Oh yes.
Juice Juicy Pants is Maplewood out of Chicago.
Oh yeah, Juicy
Juicy
Bit.
Bits is Weldworks. Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it was
Thanks,
Juicy
Tyson.
something.
I knew it wasn't Juicy Pants. I'm like, no, that's not it.
Yeah, I
But
like
yeah,
the Juicy Bits.
Weldworks out of Greeley, Colorado. They're doing apparently really good smash burgers and tacos out of that place. So, yeah, that's another one to check out if you're ever in Colorado. So, yeah, I know we smashed through that last part. Rob said bits too. We got we got bits by Rob.
Bits.
We got bits by Tyson. We'll show some comments here. We got bits. We got Clag. Tyson Clag, best sushi I've ever had, and best IPAs I've ever had. And we got Marcus here with ghost pepper beer. Does it even taste like beer? Or is it overwhelmed by the pepper taste?
Yes, it is.
We got Valerie with her Brewdog got rid of their kids menu, so they have mini combos now, which you could use for kids portions, but it's just not the same. It's sad. This was Rob's comment for Saucy. Wednesday, buy one get one half-pound wings, tenders, or buy one get one half-pound wings. Tenders are decent too. So,
All right. So yeah, I think the big thing here is that beer and food,
it just goes together.
it goes together, man. It make both of them make each other better. It's that team, man. It's like you got when you got good people that work well together, it just makes the overall experience better. So, and if you look at not only that, but like in tailgate, you got food, beer, and
Food, beer, and
music.
music. Yeah.
God, man,
And then you just got to dance.
that's it, man.
Got to do this. Got a boogie. Oh man. So everybody let us know. Yeah, Rob knows all the deals. Yeah, yeah. He's got all the deals in Columbus down pat. He uses the what do you use? The Uber Eats. Is that what you go with, Rob? I think that's what you do. Yeah, they got all the deals on the Uber Eats in Columbus apparently. So we don't get that cool shit up here. But everybody that hung out tonight, we were up to 10 viewers at one point. I think that's the most we've ever had at one point. I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody that joined tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. For everybody that's new, Michelle, thank you for hanging out. You're new. We appreciate that. I don't know everybody else that was in here, but everybody that's an OG that's been hanging out with us for the long run, we appreciate it. Uh, yeah, let's see, Marcus, you've been here before, but only one time, so thank you, appreciate it. Um,
Did we get the person back from last week that was new?
no, the one on Twitch.
Yeah,
I didn't see that person on here,
I
but
think
I didn't have
maybe singled them out too much.
I didn't have Twitch up, like to see the live feed on there, so maybe they were on there. I don't know. But thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully this was a good one. We gave you some good suggestions on places to go and get some good beer and food. We have a plethora of breweries in Ohio that have really good food. So um, it's who you talking at, Rob, not what you talking at. Who you talking at? But yeah, we have a plethora of breweries that have really, really good food in Ohio. I think it makes the business model better if you can do good food and good beer together. So, um, yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. We really do appreciate it. Hope you had some fun. Hope you maybe possibly heard about a place you've never heard of before.
Yeah, and Michelle, thank you for the Finley Brewing. That's definitely a place I have been meaning to check out with their food. Just haven't had the chance to make it up there. It's not too far. Um,
It is for me.
if you want to give me a ride there, I can't drive right now. I'll go, whatever. um, but yeah, we'll be back next week with another one. So we'll see you next time.